One of the biggest and first achievements in the game of Sea of Thieves is getting Pirate Legend. After that, players do an assortment of different things, like completing emissary stuff for your favorite faction or any faction in the game. You can get gold or cosmetics, beating the game itself by doing the Tall Tales or storyline, or the last and final thing, getting curses, with a few of these curses being the most important PvP curses. But let's save the deep dive for the video. This is Bryce Place 212, and let's get started. Hey everyone, welcome to this video. Today's video, I'm going to be doing a certain set of 3 videos. The first video is going to be about curses, specifically the PvP ones. Second video will be about cosmetics and gold, like reputation and stuff. And then the third one will finally be about tall tales and what you can do with these tall tales. Anyway, let's get started. Okay. So, talking about curses, there are 2 very distinct curses you can get in the game that are really good. Not really good. Let me rephrase that better. Sorry. Really cool curses. And some of these curses have their ups and downs. They do. But some of them are very worth it. And I would recommend and say to everybody, do these curses, because eventually you are going to have a lot of fun with them, and it's a very rewarding thing. Anyway, will be starting off with the 2 curses, being the Ghost Curse, which is the curse I am wearing right now, and the Skeleton Curse. Be aware that most of the footage you see from the Skeleton Curse will not be my own, because I do not yet have it. Anyway, I will be starting with the Ghost Curse first. So, the Ghost Curse has its own set of curse items, like each curse has their own emotes, but the Ghost Curse comes in different sets. And for this curse, it takes the resemblance of your pirate. So pretty much for these curses, I'm going to be going over certain things, like the rituals, the requirements for them, their downsides, what they offer, and their ups and downs. Or those 2 kind of go together, but doesn't matter. And if I would say it's worth it or not, or depending on which at the end, I will then decide which one I personally would say better, and I would like. Keep in mind, I'm going to try my hardest to not let this video have any biasness, but of course, there may be a little bit in there. So for anybody who is Skeleton Curse lovers, I am so sorry if I offend y'all, but I am not trying to. I am trying to just help the people here and understand what the curse is. Now, for this curse, being the Ghost Curse, it's a very simple thing, as you just open up your banjo, walk into any merchant thing, and play the song. So you could complete level 100, which all requires level 100 for both curses, and you complete level 100. You walk in, you turn in your hourglass, you walk in, play your banjo, open the hideout, which you unlock after Pirate Legend itself. So, you have to be Pirate Legend, of course, to get the curse, so you can come down into the hideout and get it. But you pretty much just walk in and follow this certain step. So, you get level 100, you walk down in the hideout, and you continue on after this. I hate this spot because it's underwater, but it's okay. So, with that being said, when walking in, you will come down into the hideout, and of course you get this after being Pirate Legend. You walk in. You walk back here, and you can either continue on and you can go here, and you talk to this guy. It'll say, I have done what you've asked. I am a Pirate Legend and a Guardian of the Sea, because that's the title. Of course, mine says have that, and he goes on about this rant. But it says, after you complete it, it says, you have already let me pass once. May I do so again? And he lets you, opening it to the second part of the hideout. With this guy up here, and then you can walk up here. Up here has your emissary ledger, so everything you get for the emissary. I already have some of this stuff, but that does not matter. Of course, and then there's barrels you can loot in everything. It has it in the, I'm pretty sure in the Reaper's lair as well. But you don't have the curse. You walk up here, and you receive the curse here. And it says Blessing of Athena's Fortune already equipped, but after I am done talking here, by the end, I will eventually put in the video and I will show you what the curse genuinely looks like and how to get it for each and every one of them. The Ghost Curse is pretty much a one and done, and you've completed it. You don't need to do anything else much for it. It's done. It's over with. Your curse is complete. There's not much more left to do. The curse is finished after that. Or, by completing other things, you can unlock the Legend's Curse, which you have seen at the beginning of the video, after getting level 105. And you can get these and stop. But there are more rewards that you can unlock across your way. I will say that the Athenas and the Guardians do not have very much rewards to unlock during the Hourglass, so pretty much this would be just like a one and done if you just want your curse and you don't want to do anything else. Again, I am not saying that you have to do that. I'm not saying it's required for you to do that, but I am saying that for people who don't like Hourglass as much, you should probably go this curse. There's people say there's downsides to this curse, but I will start with those later. First, I'm going to start with the benefits. The benefits of this curse are the ritual itself is more rewarding to watch. There's more for it. I feel as if the skeleton ritual is just you go in, you complete it, you get the curse, and you go out back in the world of Hourglass. With the Ghost Curse, it builds more, and it's more nostalgic, and it's more like good feeling and more like rewarding to watch. The ritual itself has more rewarding things, and you will see this later on when I put this in the video. I will be putting it in the video, do not worry. Then again, the Ghost Curse also allows you to wear distinction rings, which I will talk about later on in the cosmetics or the faction video when I do that in the second video. But anyway, it allows you to wear the costume of your pirate. So I could very well wear the Ghost Curse and the Reaper all in one. The Reaper pajamas, I can wear that, or any Reaper costume with the Ghost Curse or the Legend's Curse as I feel free to do so. Another downside is many people say it's bright. Yes, it is bright. Yes, a lot of people call it a glow stick, but let's just say the pile of bones, the skeleton curse is a pile of bones walking around. You can literally hear the bones rattle on board the ship. There is no reason why you should hate this curse. Do not let players tell you that this curse is bad because it is glowing. Again, glowing honestly would be a very bright thing, because as you're moving around, they could be so focused on you, they could lose track of what else they're doing. Or you could be moving around so fast and they couldn't hit you, or they would just be locked on you because they would know where you are at all times. Of course, with the Skelly Curse, they're going to know where you are at all times because they'll hear your bones rattle on board the ship. Again, there's multiple things to both curses that are wrong, so do not let players tell you what curse you should and shouldn't get. Of course, hold on, many people say that the ghost curse is a very, very not good thing, because it's, again, a lot of people who say that are just haters of Athena, or they do not like the Pirate Lord himself, which is not fair because it gives the curse bad rep. Again, the curse is awesome. I love it. It was my first ever curse. I am an Athena, not because of Ramsey himself or the Pirate Lord. I am just an Athena because I love their aesthetic and I love what they do. I'm not for the pirate. I'm not for Flameheart. I'm not for the Pirate Lord. I'm for servants or guardians. I'm not for a person. Of course, that's not what we're here to talk about. The curses. They have their own downsides, but a lot of people who just hate on this curse are a bunch of toxic reapers. I have talked to reapers myself, servants myself, who have the curse, and they've told me that I can wear the curse and I can be free to wear the ghost curse because they can be heard aboard the ship. So there's nothing you can really do to stop being heard or seen aboard the ship. Of course, if you are firing out at a fast rate and into fire capacity more often and fast and quick, they're not going to be able to see you. So that gives an amp ability on getting on board the ship fast and keeping it up speed. If you cannot get on board the ship fast or you get killed, don't blame it on your curse. Blame it on you not being able to get on board the ship fast enough. Again, these are just cosmetics. They don't provide anything new. Of course, these cosmetics do provide many advantages, like showing that you have the hours and you've put in the work for the hourglass and that you are a good player and you should not be messed with. This has happened multiple times where I have gone against Burning Blade crews who have sawn my curse and are like, oh, it's a ghost curse. Many players fear the curse because of what it says and what is required to get it. That's not just the ghost curse, that's Skelly Curse too. But in my opinion, I feel like the ghost curse is a good way to start for many things. Of course, it is harder to get because a lot of people are gunning for the Skelly Curse, but getting this makes it makes your skeleton curse more achievable the second time around. Of course, it's a personal opinion, so I will not force this upon anybody, but I feel as if the ghost curse is a better option for multiple players around there. And I hope that you will choose the ghost curse just like I did, and you will enjoy it. But without further ado, let's get on about multiple different things. Okay, so rating of the curse overall, I would give it a solid 8 out of 10 because you have more customization. It's better for your pirate, and it's just overall for people who know about it, overall it's just a more achieving curse that shows that you are that you're not just good at PvP, you're good at PvE, you're good at the game in general. Now, of course, for the requirements to get it, you do have to be level 100 in Guardians of Fortune and a Pirate Legend. For the Legends Curse, however, you only have to be level 105. And of course a pirate legend to get down here and buy it. And you just buy it from the pirate lord himself. Now, they both are very cool curses, and I genuinely like them both very much, and hope that many players will get them and see them as the way I do. But again, for the 14th time, it's your choice. You make your decision. I will not heavily enforce that. Now, we will show you the video of how to get, of what the ghost curse will look like, how to get it, what to do, how, like what it does, and then we will go to the Skelly curse. Again, I will explain the overall curse, which one, at the end I will explain how much it's worth, how much I would say it's for. I will explain the ups and downs of the curse. I will explain the ritual and how to get it, each for that. And at the end, I will vote which curse I think is better. And I will also be giving overall ratings. So right now, in my opinion, I give the Ghost Curse, I did say it out of 10, but I think the Ghosts and Legends Curse for the Athena side, a 9 out of 10. I cannot give it a full 10 out of 10 because there's downsides to it, but I give it a 9 out of 10 because I really like the Athena and I think it's a really good curse. Now I will show you, like I said, show you the video, and then we will hop on over to the skeleton curse.
Well now, all together at last, and standing here before us, a pirate who knows what it truly means to live freely on these waters. Our Sea of Thieves isn't perfect. Like this ship, Athena's Fortune, she has a long history and carries the scars of great battles. But she has always endured. Even if she needs a bit of work here or there, this place is our home. And so long as valiant souls are willing to make a stand and protect the pirate life, there'll always be a future worth fighting for.
A future filled with mystery, discovery, and opportunity. With a courageous spirit and hope in your heart, you've already been on grand adventures that have changed this world forever. Here, surrounded by your fellow pirates, you will always have a place to enjoy true freedom. A refuge to share stories of your daring deeds with crews from different horizons and dream of what tomorrow will bring. This ship is a promise that pirates will always have a canvas upon which to paint their own legends.
Yeah, and you fought tooth and nail to defend that promise. Battling the kinds of monsters that had crushed everything we know and love. You stood your ground, you never gave up, and you've shown us what it means to really belong down here.
That's right, and long may it continue. Your deeds have ensured you a place alongside the most legendary pirates to ever sail the Sea of Thieves. Today, we are honored to welcome you into our crew.
Cloaked in folds of midnight waters, side by side, we sons and daughters, we set forth for no king's orders, but we sail together.
Now you're really part of the crew, but there's still much to be done. Set sail, and continue to fight in our name. And remember, wherever you sail, the blessing of Athena's fortune will carry you onward to glory.
Alrighty, so this is the bottom part and the whole spot where you get your scaly curse. I had some nice people get me down here. Thank you to those guys. But pretty much what you do is once you get level 75 for Reaper's Bones, level 100 for Servants, you unlock your level. Or you unlock the song to get down here, and after talking to the Servant of the Flame, and you unlock this whole area. So then pretty much you can come down here, continue down this way, keep on going down, you walk down here, you run down here, and into here, where you complete the ritual for the Skelly Curse. Of course, I can't do the ritual because I'm not level 100 yet. And I couldn't do it anyway because I have the Blessing of Athena's Fortune equipped. So after you're level 100, you come down here and you do the whole little ceremony and you unlock the curse, which I will show at the end. So now we're gonna get to the downsides of this curse. The benefits actually, first, we'll go benefits, yeah. The benefits of this curse are that it's pretty much cool, really cool. You have bones, you're a literal skeleton, and that's pretty much it.
Another experiment gone wrong.
So, here's some stuff that you see. So, then you unlock this, and once you unlock it, you can have the right to purchase this, this, and then you have to kill some other stuff. So you can get some free things, but there's not much. Then pretty much unlock that from the start. Then you can get the bones. Seeing bones, you can get that. You can get that. You can pretty much get all of these at the levels for that, and then of course the gold, so you can get that. But the only problem is these curses end up having problems of their own. Like, you have to complete certain commendations to get them. They're locked behind commendations, or they're just not obtainable because you have to play through more Hourglass. So this curse is centered for players who love to play Hourglass, or actually love the Hourglass game mode, like myself and some others. Now, I, for one, am not a fan of the Skeleton Curse for the way it looks and the way they are. I would only get it to say I have both curses, and probably only touch it if I was playing Reapers or something. I don't know. But a lot of the problem is it's not a very good, in my opinion, it's not very good. One, because you have to play Hourglass non-stop, and it gives you no time for other things. I, of course, am almost the requirements for the levels, but I just don't feel like playing Hourglass much right now. So I just kind of play other things, and I just like the Ghost Curse way more because of mine. Again, like I said, the way to unlock it is level 75 in Servants, and no, level 100 in Servants, my bad, sorry. Level 100 in Servants, and level 75 in Reapers, which like I said, almost close to the requirements. But it's pretty much continuing with the ritual, and you will see what I mean by the ritual is not all that. I wish it was more than what it is, but it's kind of underwhelming, or a little too overwhelming for the curse itself. It's locked behind, but it is still a pretty good curse, and multiple players do like it. It is a very easier obtained curse because not many people are going for the Ghost Curse, but it's also hard because a lot of people who are experienced in going for their Legends Curse are the ones that have the Skeleton Curse. Of course, that's not the case. I am not the one going for doing that. I went the Ghost Curse first way because I just like the curse more. But, of course, again, not trying to force any opinions. Everybody equally has their rights and their opinions to everything. So it's all about what you want to do. So, going off how hard it is to obtain, with it being harder to obtain, I would say that for that, I would give it a 5 out of 10 just for that alone. For the cosmetics, which are pretty cool and everything for it, I would give that a solid, maybe raise that to like a 8 out of 10 with just that. But with its ups and downs, I would go ahead and say that the Skeleton Curse is a decent 7 out of 10 overall. So that's pretty much my opinion on Skeleton Curse. I don't have much more to say about it. It's a cool curse. It's very good. 7 out of 10 for the Skeleton Curse. Now what we will be doing is I will be showing y'all I will put up the curse. I will put up the I'm trying to remember what it is. I will put up the ritual after this, and then after the ritual, we will continue on to our final thing. The final thing of the night, or the final thing of night, day, afternoon, morning, whatever you want to call it, whatever time it is you're watching this. For ending off the video, I will finish up with which curse I think is better and which one I would end up recommending to pick, and which one is the best curse overall in my opinion. Alrighty, I will see y'all after the curse video.
At last, your courage and ambition have led you to me. Better still, you have scorched a path through the Pirate Lord's allies to stand before us now. The Sea of Thieves is no place for childish dreams of adventure and prosperity. It is a realm meant for the true freedom of the pirate life. There are those who need reminding of their place in this world, as our prey. Your loyal service to the Flame has been noticed, and your unending enthusiasm has been thoroughly enjoyed. Now it is time for you to give yourself, body and soul, to him. Come now. Begin the affirmation of the flame. Our king seeks to restore the natural order of the waves and create a world where the weak once again fear the strong. He is the rightful ruler of the Sea of Thieves. He shall show us the path to true freedom and bestow his might upon us. And soon we shall reign as pirates for all eternity. We pledge our unending allegiance to the flame, with countless vessels sunk in our wake, charting a course of fire and fury. We offer our hearts as tribute to you. We pledge our unending allegiance to the flame, with countless vessels sunk in our wake, charting a course of fire and fury. We offer our hearts as tribute to you. We pledge our unending allegiance to the flame, with countless vessels sunk in our wake, charting a course of fire and fury. We offer our hearts as tribute to you.
I accept. Flesh is weak and fire is strong. Rise and be reborn. Now you are a true pirate, fit to fulfill your destiny. Go forth in my name and burn.
Anyways, after that, so overall, the curse that I find the most awesome and the better curse for players overall is, to no one's surprise, the Ghost Curse. The Ghost Curse just has better things, more stuff to do, and the how do I put this? The ritual is just more fulfilling. If you saw the Flameheart ritual for the Skeleton Curse, it was not that good. In my opinion, I think it's very too overwhelming for that little of a curse. But I feel like the Ghost Curse ritual is just enough to show what the curse truly means. Like, for me, it shows what it truly means to me, overall. So, with that being said, I want you to take everything that was said into mind, and you don't have to pick this curse. That's just what I am saying, and it would make me happy if I hear players choose this curse. Like, I'd be really happy, but I will be happy no matter what to figure out that my video actually helped some of y'all understand the curses. So, without further ado, I would like to say that it's been a wonderful time, it's given me pleasure and wonderful pleasure to help people understand these curses, and I'm hoping with the other things after the game I can show what this might bring. Without being further said, I am planning on streaming over my spring break, but I'm also planning on just streaming more Sea of Thieves or just recording more Ark. So if you could please tune in for those and watch out for that. Pay attention to my posts because I will be posting more about videos and upcoming ideas and content and other content creators or friends of mine that'll be joining me in videos and voting for what you guys want. So please pay attention to that, and thank y'all for supporting me so much. Thank you for thank you for all 164 of y'all. Let's make the road to 500 subscribers very good, and let's get there as quick as we can. And I hope that all of y'all subscribe, and I hope to see y'all in the next one, and can't wait to read your comments. And if you comment or just like videos, subscribe, comment, like, all helps me out, and it makes me feel good to read the good comments about how it helped you. And just explain, if you're new, explain how it helped you. If there's any advice you have for me going on with later videos and what to do from more experienced players, please let me know. If you would just like to join a video, also just let me know about that, and I might get some subscribers into videos with me, and yeah. So it's been Bryce Plays 212, and I hope to see you on the next one.